Hi. I will answer your questions here briefly, but of course, they are more detailed written down. Okay, what inspired me to establish Nature number one? Well, as you know, when you're young, you just go for the brands, you see what brand is selling more according to marketing, and you buy it. And that's it, really. But as you know, as I was getting older and the signs of aging were showing, I was looking in the market while I was in the UK for something which works. Nothing really worked for me. And that's the first time I looked at the ingredients and I was not happy with what I saw there. You know, lots of them have like side effects over prolonged use and some harsh chemicals in there. So I decided as a researcher to start my own, really. And that's how it started. Started researching at home, experiments till late mornings. I wanted to achieve that. And so Naturally Number One started from that side. And then we tried it on my family. They loved it, my friends, neighbors, and I could see the results. And then that's why I thought I'll pursue that for skin and hair. Well, we ensure safety by actually my products took 10 years to formulate. And I'm very particular of what ingredients I use. They are very carefully selected to work synergistically to solve the problems I had in mind. And then, of course, there was a lot of experimentation and trials and development over that period, especially for the hair growth cream. Of course, that takes time to see the results. Um, and then I wanted to treat like several concerns with one cream, make life simple. Like one cream will solve many problems at the same time. So that will, help save the environment and help our exposure to any sort of chemicals or anything like that. That's really my aim, and they're very rigorously tested and tried. Okay. The beauty skin industry is highly competitive. Of course, it's a very competitive market, especially in the UAE because it's a relatively small market, but then you get products from all over the world. So the competition is high, and I'm competing with giants like with a lot of money to spend on marketing. But we trust our products. I'm confident of what they can do, and their safety and efficacy and their safety to us and the environment. Really, that's the motivation behind it. And then having them multifunctional, as I said, and I explained that to you in writing. And they work very fast because I have unique method. It's an innovative method of breaking down the essential anti-aging elements, collagen and elastin, so that they get absorbed fast without the need of chemical enhancers. I don't use bulking agents in my cream, so they're very fast and quick to absorb. I don't use fragrance. I don't use so many things. No alcohol, no parabens. No. I mean, really nothing. They're very pure. You can actually eat them and it won't harm you. That's the whole point behind it, and they're very effective. Actually, the whole aim of Nature Number One is to cover, what's missing in the market. So we do look for gaps all the time. Of course, it's a very evolving industry, and currently we're working quite a few innovative products, skincare, hair care for children, which is totally natural, and at the same time will provide them with a natural sun protection factor of 50 plus instead of the physical barriers, which are, or sunscreens, which of course will have harmful effects in the long term use. So the whole idea is to follow the trend and see what's missing in the gap, what gaps are in the market. And then, of course, we are evolving, we're developing new products in the pipeline, which I've written to you all about. At last, sustainability and clean beauty is become a major priority in the market. We were like, vouching for that more than 15 years ago. Trying to educate people, please don't use that, and look for that, and look for this. And we still do that whenever we give talks in conferences or exhibitions. So that's really the whole aim of Nature Number One. And the way we are, established our company, really, it's all to do with that safety and sustainability, safety to both self and the environment, and sustainability. I've went into details of how we are doing that by having, like bottles which are reusable, no outer packaging, multiple functioning, products which have multifunctions, no use of chemicals, chemical preservatives. Um, Really, that's the whole point. As a woman entrepreneur, as I explained, of course, there's a lot of challenges, but luckily in the UAE, they open the doors for you, they help you, and they are really looking to push women into the business and being entrepreneurs, which is great. It was a great start. Um, for us, of course, the biggest is the competitors. We were competing with giants in the market. So, of course, marketing is very important. We have to be careful where we channel our funds so that we achieve the required results and get established in the market. And one of the biggest things we did, which took about a year actually to get, is to get feedbacks from doctors, dermatologists, beauty clinicians. So we just gave them the products and kept checking how what they think about it, if they used it, they haven't used it. So the whole thing took about a whole year to get positive feedbacks. And thankfully, we got amazing feedbacks from the doctors and customers alike. So really, that's our way of being recognized and getting bona fide, really. Um, and that's it, really. And then just concentrate on the market, whether it's online marketing campaign, online our presence in Amazon, Noon, and then we have an outlet in hashtag department store in Dubai Mall, which is of course very prestigious address. So we're trying our best to be in the market. Of course, the advent of technology has been amazing, whether it's AI or AR, and all the things coming in the market, where all the different apps people can actually check the purity of the product they're going to buy. And then you have things like smart mirrors, which will test your skin texture and recommend the product for you and tell you what's the problem. So all things like that really do help, and they push the industry actually towards being natural and sustainable, because what the customers want, this is helping them and pushing the industry towards that as well. Um, as I already mentioned, the most rewarding was to be voted as a board member in the perfume and cosmetic group in the Room of Commerce, in Dubai Room of Commerce. That was really a good achievement and recognition from them. As I said, we are one of the pioneering companies to start manufacturing such products, because here in Dubai, most of them like imported from abroad. And I met a few challenges there, which I explained to the Room of Commerce, which of course they're going to be like adjusted and rectified. So if anybody is manufacturing here again in Dubai, in the UAE, does not face the same obstacles. Apart from that, really is winning so many beautiful awards in beauty awards, and in health and wellness, in excellence in organic beauty, and so on. And that's really something to be proud of. As I said, for our vision for Nature number one is to live up to our name, be number one, inshallah. And with regards to exciting developments, we're always innovating, and we have a few things in the pipeline. One of them is going to be huge if it works, inshallah, which is a natural hair straightening cream. Up to now, it's water resistant, so we're working on it to make it soap and shampoo resistant, so it becomes permanent. Nothing like this exists in the market, of course. And then a really truly natural hair dyes. We're working on that as well. So these are the two major things we would love to have it launched. And then, of course, many things are already formulated and ready to launch, like the child line, the natural leave-in hair cream, shampoo, conditioner, all this will help us finish our range. My advice is find your passion. Find something that you really love to do, that when you're doing it, you're losing the sense of time. To me, that is passion. So find the passion before you start your journey into business or entrepreneurial journey, because you need that passion to keep you going through. And the other thing, of course, is never give up and try and find something useful like a benefit to the society, to the human race, something which helps, sustainability. Look out for things like that. So if you're really passionate about something, you will continue. And to me, that's the mark of success.